The sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
So where did the Bulldog go on vacation?
Ooh, he went to DR, Dominican Republic.
Oh, so he's basking in the tropical sun.
I believe so, yes.
I hope he's got some SPF 900 on that bald dome of his.
True, he's going to think if it peels, you know when that happens.
All right, let's get into the sports here. Major League Baseball state scores yesterday. The Marlins beat the Twins 2-0 in Miami. They'll play again tonight at 6:40. Meanwhile, the Rays over in Tampa lost to the A's in 10 innings. The final was 4-3. First pitch today, early at 12:10. If you get crazy and want to go over there and catch a game, 12:10, first pitch. WNBA news. No Caitlin Clark available for the Indiana Fever. However, they did manage to beat the Minnesota Lynx 74-59. Why is that a big deal, Taco Bob?
No idea.
They win the WNBA's Commissioner's Cup, that league's in-season tournament, and the team will now get to split a $500,000 bonus.
Just like the one they did with the Magic and everybody here.
Yeah,
the NBA.
Their in-season tournament. On the topic of Caitlin Clark, Dick Vitale slamming the WNBA players for ranking Caitlin Clark as the 9th best in the league.
They had her 9th best?
So here's the deal where Vitale, who obviously is a basketball guru when it comes to commentating and observation and all things basketball, he says what we got going on here is nothing but, quote, pure jealousy. He's calling out the WNBA players not showing support for Caitlin Clark. He says the reason she was ranked 9th is nothing more than pure jealousy on the All-Star ballot from her fellow players. The players are voted into the All-Stars by a combination of fan vote, media vote, and then the players vote.
Please.
And Vitale pointed out a few things. He's like, it may take years for them to finally figure out the impact she's had on the league with sold-out games and arenas now.
Oh, yeah.
Chartered jets for the teams to do now. And
her and Angel make up that league. They're the backbone of it. So get off her.
And improved TV ratings. So, I think Vitale is onto something there. No doubt about it.
100%.
So, all right, what else we got happening here? Let's stay with basketball for a second as free agency continues. The Milwaukee Bucks were the ones making all the news yesterday. A bit of a shocking move as they agreed to a 4-year, $107 million deal with the Pacers free agent center, Miles Turner. Turner, who was very, a part of the Pacers' recent run and part of booting the Bucks out of the playoffs the last few years, is now going to be playing for the Milwaukee Bucks. So they've signed him. Then the Bucks waived future NBA Hall of Famer Damian Lillard, who they would have had to pay $110 million over his last 2 seasons in contract. So they swapped one superstar for another and kept the money at about the same. So there you go with that. Meanwhile, in Oklahoma City, they are going to lock up Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, deservedly so, as they reach a 4-year, $285 million contract extension for him.
And he deserves every stinking bit of it.
No doubt about it. Some NFL news. Tight end Darren Waller, who I believe last played for the Raiders, will come out of retirement to join the Miami Dolphins. The Finns acquired his rights from the Giants. I guess the Giants had acquired his rights after he retired. Maybe did Waller play for the? I don't know. Anyway, got Waller to come out of retirement. They need the tight end slot filled after they traded away Jonnu Smith to the Steelers, right? Okay, so they get Waller, who has been great. He's on the backside of where player performance starts to trail off and has been retired for a little while. They got him for a 6th-round draft pick. So we'll see if that pans out for the Dolphins this upcoming season. Bit of a shocker as Wimbledon gets underway, Taco. Coco Gauff is gone.
I know.
Losing her first-round match to Ukrainian player Diana Yastremska.
That's right, after she just won the Open.
Won the French Open, yeah. So that's early exit for Gauff.
You said it. Shocking.
One final thing to add here. This is certainly an interesting move. The University of Pennsylvania yesterday modified a trio of school records set by transgender swimmer Leah Thomas. You remember this guy was the one who broke all these records and won this NCAA Division I title.
He was all over the news.
And this is really what started the whole guys and women's sports deal.
Yeah.
So they have erased the records from Thomas and restored the individual Division I records to the female athletes who lost to Thomas, as well as sending a personalized apology letter to each of those swimmers.
They should, and they should give them like a little more, because you know what I'm getting at?
Well,
like some kind of big, like, hey, here's a chunk of cash. We kind of dorked this one. Yeah, remember it was the swimmer, and then it all culminated with the boxer who just beat the hell out of that. And it's like, what is this BS?
Enough is enough, man. So there you go. The sports page for this morning. That was a decent amount of information considering we're in a lull of sorts, right?
I'd say.
Linton Taco